Today, I would like to do a somewhat monochromatic pink makeup look in honor for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I know October is normally everyone's thinking fall and Halloween, and I do want to do like a Halloween look, but I'll be honest, I guess I just don't have enough motivation to come up with a look. I was more inspired by doing something pink. Plus, it brings awareness to a great thing. I have had family members in my family affected by all kinds of cancer, including breast cancer. I know wearing pink doesn't actually do anything, and most people are pretty aware of breast cancer, but I also feel like it's a way to honor people who have gone through it and, you know, women. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I have several palettes here and like all of my pink products. And I have a little bit of pink on my shirt because I didn't want to look too crazy. I'm wearing like a t-shirt dress. But yeah, I don't really know what to do. So I have this palette. I got my BoxyCharm because it's got these like rosy colors down here. The brand is Hip Dot. It's the Zion palette. So I've got that one. This one is also from BoxyCharm, the Venus 3 from Lime Crime. Very like rosy, but more like mauve-y than pink, but still pink. Of course, I have my Mikayla palette for those two pink shades right there, and it has a really great mirror. And then I've got my Jaclyn X Morphe 2 palette because there's some beautiful pinks right there. So, let me make sure this is recording. Yeah, it's recording. So, I already have on my foundation, concealer, powder, everything besides eyes, lips, and blush and highlight. So, I want to start with the eyes so that I can do my blush and highlight based off of that. Same thing with the lips. So I think I'm going to start with this brush. I don't know if I want to do like a halo eye, if I want to do something like, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to start with Iconic. I think we're just going to go straight in with Iconic into our crease out of the Mikayla X Glamlite palette. I have not used this shade yet, I don't think. If I did, it was only on the lower lash line. Alright, so I'm a little bit concerned you guys aren't going to be able to see what I'm doing. I feel like I need a smaller brush. That's a little too much. Actually, we'll keep it out though. Let's start with this brush. This one, same shade. My mom is listening to music and singing, even though I told her I was filming a YouTube video, so I apologize if you can hear that. Now I'm gonna go back in that same brush I was using, but I'm gonna like dust it off on my blanket. And I wanna blend it out with something a little more subtle, just because since we're gonna be doing monochromatic, I don't wanna look too crazy with too much pink. So I'm thinking about this Venus palette for that. But I don't know, all of these shades are kind of deep. I want something like, oh, actually, I don't know, this one right here, it's got some purple shimmers in it, Rapture. Maybe we'll try that one because that one might look cool. So I'm going to use this brush from earlier, and I'm going to blend out that shade from the Mikayla palette with this color. See how it goes. That actually looks good. The glitters aren't really like there, if that makes sense. I think matte shades with glitter on them actually look really pretty, so don't be afraid to like try those out in your crease. I also darkened my hair, can you tell? I got it basically like low lighted because I want it to be more fall. I don't know if you can tell. And then now I'm just gonna go back in with some of that pink to make sure we didn't lose it. And then back with that original brush. I feel like going back and forth is really key to make sure things look blended. Okay, so now we need to deepen it a little. We need to deepen it. So let's see. Hey, Lolly Mama? I don't know. How does that look in comparison to... Should we just do brown? No, that's gonna make it muddy, right? How about Bliss? Let's try that. I'm gonna go with Bliss from this Lime Crime palette. I need a small little brush. I'm gonna try this one. This is a Mod Pro brush. Detail brush. I don't know. I Probably got this in BoxyCharm. But I like the shape of it, so we're gonna use that. Actually, I'm gonna mix these two. I'm gonna mix Bliss and Dreamy to deepen like the outer V, outer corner. We'll see what happens. I'm just staying below my crease and like a third of the way in. So like this little area, I'm just shading it in with this color, and then I'm gonna go in and blend it afterwards. And then I'm gonna do a little bit here too, because I think instead of a halo eye, I'm gonna do like a cut crease in a portion of my eye. So I want a little bit of depth near my crease so that when we cut that, it's there, if that makes sense. Okay, I want a little more depth in the outer corners, so I think we're gonna have to go with a purple. I think that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna do a mix of Oh Hello and Dance Party. So this is Dance Party, and this is Oh Hello. We're gonna do those from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe part 2, because I haven't used these shades, so I know they're very pigmented though, so we're gonna go in light hand, and I'm gonna do the same thing I was doing, but even less, if that makes sense. This is the Luxie Mini Tapered 121 brush. So I'm gonna start with this one, and then I'm gonna like really blend it out with this one from Alamar Cosmetics, which is the Detailed Diffuser brush. So similar, let me hold them next to each other. Similar, but the Alamar one on the left is just more flimsy and longer. So I'm just gonna go over like directly in my crease and blend out that dark we added. Then I'm gonna take this fluffier brush and I'm gonna go back into a little bit of Dreamy and Bliss with that and blend it out even more. And then lastly, I'm gonna take the brush we were, did I drop it? The first brush we used with the Rapture color, and I'm gonna blend over everything before we cut the crease, if I can find that damn brush. It's right here. We're gonna blend it out. Oh, this brush, did I say what this was? This is a Luxie 205 tapered blending brush. I like to always drag my eyeshadow up and out like this way. I just feel like it's flattering for my eye shape. You don't have to do that. You can just keep it however you like it. Okay, now, any brush like this will work, literally any. And I'm going to take some concealer on my hand. This is the Benefit Boing Creaseless Concealer. I used this under my eyes today, so that's why I decided to use it. I'm going to put some on my hand. And I'm going to grab this one. This palette is the smallest, so hopefully you guys can see the best. I'm going to take it on my finger, or on the back of my hand, on the brush, like this. And then I'm going to place a little bit right here on that inner third. So like my actual crease kind of folds right here. Do you see that? But I'm going above that so that you can actually see the shimmery shade that we're going to put on top when my eyes are just looking straight forward. So I'm going to go with that. Okay, so once I get the shape that I like, I just like to take whatever's left on the brush and just pat right here so that there's not like a harsh line. We're gonna go back in with our deeper colors to like blend that out once we get the shimmery shade on top. You could even like use your finger if you want. And then just take the edge of your brush and perfect anything. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye and hopefully it matches. That's as close as my personal eye shape's gonna get. This crease is like droops. My eyes are just different, and yours probably are too, so it's okay if you can't get them perfect. Now, I will say that if you are in a hurry, I do not recommend doing a look like this if you're in a hurry. Okay, so we're gonna take Drama Queen from the Morphe X Jaclyn Hill 2 palette, and I'm going to take it on this brush right here, and I'm going to use a little bit of setting spray because there is some glitters in there. Oh, this brush is a Morphe 167, by the way. Okay, I'm not liking that brush for this, so I'm going to have to use a finger, actually. Ooh, I feel like these pink colors are actually really bringing out the pink glitter that is in this shade. Ooh, okay, good choice. Great choice. So I'm gonna pack it on as much as I can on my finger, and then I'll like try and get up to that line with the brush. So hopefully that works out. We've got the pink all over the lid, so I'm gonna go back in with this fluffier brush and the deeper shades that we used throughout the look, and I'm just gonna blend into our situation that we have going. And then just a tiny bit with those deep shades again from the Jaclyn 2 palette as well. And blend it out. Okay, so the top of our lid is done. I'm gonna do the lower lash line with the 2 darker shades from this palette, I think, and there's a little bit of the 2 dark ones from the Jaclyn palette in there too. So let's just do a little something. As I was expecting, but I think it looks really good. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I imagined in my head, but I'm still very happy with how it looks. I think it looks really cool. Those glitters are just like, the pink glitters in there, I never realized them before because I normally paired it with more of a neutral look, and they're just really shining today. Okay, and for our inner corner, we're gonna highlight the brow bone in the inner corner with the same one that we do on our cheeks. So let's go ahead and do our blush. Now to decide blush, I have several options today. My favorite pink blush ever is this one, but it's discontinued. This is the Marbled Light Dusk from Ciate. It's just beautiful. I really don't know how else to describe it. That's it there on my wrist. So we have that one. We also have the Cosmetics. That one's not gonna work. I love these. This one in the middle is more of like a baby pink, but that's doable too. So let's go ahead and swatch it. That's the one from Alamar. And then I also grabbed this Buxom one in the shade Wanderlust, but I think it's too, I don't think it's what we're going for, but hey, it might be. So let's go ahead and add it to the little panel. So that's the Buxom one, Wanderlust. And then last but not least, I grabbed the MAC Melba, which is definitely more peachy, but could still go, yeah, way peachy. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that one. So let me look at myself and see which one I'm feeling. I actually feel like my favorite one is the way to go. So let's do it. We're gonna do the Ciate one. Very sorry, I know you can't, I mean, you might be able to find it like on eBay or something, but I really don't even know where I got this from. I don't, it might, yeah, I don't know, I couldn't tell you. But, it's what we're gonna use. And even though this shade might be discontinued, I'm sure they still have blush, so go give it a try. And I wanna do it like, I call it Kylie Jenner blush because she puts it like right here, so I'm gonna start and just bring it up. But not too crazy because we have a lot of pink on the eyes. Hey, I like that. I like that a lot. And for highlight, I also had 2 options. I had my Wet n Wild Precious Petals, which has like a pink to it, peachy pink vibe. And then I grabbed my Jaclyn Hill highlight. This one is Iced. Also has, I feel like, has like a pink to it. So I think we're gonna go with the Jaclyn one and do a little highlight. I'm gonna use her brush. I like this one because you can like really get it at the tippity top of your cheekbones if you use it like directly like this. So I'm gonna put it here. And nowadays with highlight, I like to start with a very little bit and blend it like a lot before I go back again. And these are like super pigmented, so. And then I take a little bit above my brow. And if you've never watched me apply highlight before on my channel, I like to apply it first like this, and then I like to like really blend it. That's why I start with a little bit. Cause I already had some highlight on my nose from trying one out earlier, by the way, but I'm gonna go a little bit over it, a little bit on the Cupid's bow. Because we do kind of have like glittery-ish eyes, so I don't want to go too heavy on the highlight, but I do want a little bit more. Let's do some lips. For today, I grabbed the Jaclyn Cosmetics Macaroon lip liner because it has like a perfect, I just feel like it's gonna be perfect. So let's put that on. So there's that. And then I want to do so I have this Maybelline Baddest Beige lipstick, which is like a really creamy, shiny lipstick, but it's very nude. And then I have this Colourpop, it's called Rose Way. It is their Just a Tint, right? So I kind of want to do like a little bit of the nude and then use that Colourpop one like as a gloss almost, if that makes sense. So I'm going to like dab a little bit of this. Just a tad. And then we'll go over it with this Just a Tint little crayon. It smells so good. It smells like, I don't know, but I like it. Okay, so there we go. Now we can do a little bit of a mascara. Kind of important, right? So I'm gonna curl my lashes with my Tarte eyelash curler, the best eyelash curler. Oh wait, before we do that, we need to do a little bit of highlight on the inner corner. Duh, the same one we used on our face. I'm just gonna use my pinky, that's my favorite way to do it. And then for the brow bone, I like to take something not so packed and just like tap into it and then just drag it across the brow bone. Just so that like when you turn your head and it hits the light. And then now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Big Mood, is that what it's called? Or Make It Big. Morphe Make It Big. And then the e.l.f. one, the new e.l.f. one is called Big Mood. I get them mixed up. Anyways, I'm gonna use this and finish up my lashes, and I'll be right back. We're gonna set our face with the All Nighter setting spray because I'm probably gonna be wearing this makeup for the rest of the day, so. And I'm covering my eyelashes because I don't want them to like transfer onto my face. And then, as you know, I like to do this over my setting spray because I feel like it dries in spots if I don't do this. All right, and that is the finished look. I love it. I really don't like pink, but I do like the right shades of pink, and I think that this looks amazing. I do. I'm not trying to say like I look amazing, but I think that the makeup came out great. I loved all the products I used. That was my first time playing with some shades out of here that I loved. The lid shade, I feel like I got to see a whole new side of it. The Mikayla palette, you guys already know I love it. It's amazing. Her Jaclyn's highlights are also great. That not Catrice, Ciate blush, amazing. These Just a Tint little things from Colourpop, I absolutely love them. Don't be afraid to do something monochromatic. I think it looks great. I love this. It's not fall at all, but hey, it is pink for breast cancer awareness, and I really hope you guys like this video, and I hope you like this look, and if you think there's another color I should do, let me know, and we can do that, like a monochromatic purple or blue. I don't really know how you do blue when it comes to blush and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying, like more cool toned, or I don't know. But yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And I think my next video, I want to do like a declutter. Are you guys interested in that? I want to do like a palette declutter because I have some palettes that I have not touched that I think other people could get more use out of, or they're just expired and they need to be thrown away. So yeah, happy October, happy Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.